Hello, and welcome back to Control, as we continue trying to find out what exactly has happened. No, wait, we finished the game. We don't need to finish anything, but we are still continuing further. We are actually just, there is a sort of post-game in the game that we just randomly stumble upon, which I didn't expect. I did not have an anticipation that that would happen, so I am happy to see that there is more of the game, as I originally had give it a little bit of a harsh criticism about, like, I don't have answers. What is sort of the answers? Now, I'm still a little saddened that the answers aren't about Dr. Darling or perhaps other characters, but, well, at least it's something. We do get to see about Marshall in this regards, because it does a little weird that effectively Marshall's character just disappears in the beginning of the game and never really comes back, and this should answer those kind of questions. Last time, as we left off, we had basically found that there is underneath the entirety of the oldest house, there is this sort of section of house that is not like the others. It's actually more of a precursor, I guess. Not like a precursor house, but rather a precursor area than perhaps the house itself when it existed. Yeah. So let us continue. Oh, we're here. Got some abilities, okay. What abilities can we spend? We need about six. We need a lot of these. We could do Shield Rush, I guess. We have enough for that. 20% more damage. And while holding shield, use evade to rush at enemies and knock them back. Requires the evade ability. So if I... So you can, like, charge at them, I guess. We already were here. Now, is there a way to travel in this underground area? This is the executive. This is maintenance. Research, containment, and it's this area. Okay, so this was research site Gamma. Is there a quick travel back to this area? Crossroads seems to be the closest one. I know that last time we fell into the astral plane and there was like something that we could try to find beside it, so we'll try to see if we can actually reach there. We have the ability to now shoot bullets that will destroy stalagmites. Maybe there is some items and stuff along the way that we can try to find. Away with you. Away! Master Para-Utilitarian. Okay, that's interesting. So we're back at this sealed gate. So we can tell that we need this power to create like little spirals so we can walk to. That's what we didn't have access to before, and we still do not have access to. Okay, so we charge at you. It doesn't do a lot of damage. There is a light. Show me what's at the end of this light. I guess I can't tell what it is, but I guess it's the other side of this area. What hides behind such walls? Whoa. That's funny. You came from nowhere. So that takes us back to research site Gamma. What is this?
My life's been a strange one. Certainly stranger than I'd like. But this place, it's something else. The floors crawl, the walls slither. It's a shifting pit. On the street, it's just another building standing there for anyone to see. How did we miss it? Acting director now is on a train from Washington. He'll expect answers to these violations in these tapes. They're evidence that I'm at least trying to understand. Others searched his intent.
Yeah, we have actually heard that one before. Wasn't sure though. So I think this is the entrance if we go back. It's been a while since last time I did this, but for you, if you're watching this in a recording, it will seem like it's instantaneous. But these gameplay sessions are not back to back. But if you're listening to this now, you're like, oh my god, what are you talking about? You're breaking the fourth wall. But there is no wall to break. There's a, actually, I guess there is one. If I screen tap, that is technically a wall. So is this more of a shortcut?
End of the world.
End of the world.
Yes, take the nail. Not a problem.
Not a problem, she says, as if it's not a problem at all. This feels like a different sort of DLC. Oh, I destroyed one of the... Actually, it doesn't matter. I'm destroying everything that is in level 5. Be gone, be gone, be gone, be gone. Are these new? Source gain from milli hits. So I can get money? It's not a lot of source though. Launch speed on launch kills. So if you kill someone, they go faster. Destroy, 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 destroy. So it is sort of a DLC, I guess. And we got some collectibles, so let's go talk to Marshall.
I snuck into the Foundation through a back door I know. Had to get ahead of the hiss. Just a matter of bypassing the ritual protections. Luckily, the board's as distracted as the rest of the Bureau. I had to put on a brave face up there, but the situation is the worst I've ever seen. We're getting back on our feet, but we've already lost so much. Trench is dead. Darling is somewhere.
Darling is dead. I guess he's not maybe dead. We never saw his body.
But I still have a job to do. Keep the hiss back.
Keep it back.
HRA's to spare, so I'll have to make do with what I've got. Frankly, I don't even know what will happen if the hiss take the nail. Trench made it sound like it'd be the end of the world. He was never one to exaggerate. Well, orders are orders, even if they come from a dead man.
Don't listen to the dead man, listen to me. I'm the boss now. Is that it? Okay, that seems like a interesting lonely. So we are heading back into that same room. Where is that sniper? Be gone, sniper. I heard another guy spawn, but I don't see him. Oh, he got eaten. Whoa, that's you're nasty, sniper. Astral Spike. I guess it's a new enemy? Let's take a look. Nope. There's nothing new upon the collective. Oh no, there is. I guess it just doesn't mark me. Astral Spike, field research and an astral entity. Astral Spike. Astral spikes are metastructural entities from the astral plane. Their existence was first confirmed when a single spike traveled into our dimension through the mind of an astronaut. See report redacted for details. Agent Gibson. Astral spikes seem to exist beyond our physical dimension's laws. They do not resemble any living creature or animate object we have yet encountered. They are even dissimilar to astral copies, despite the fact they both originate from the astral plane. The spikes are immensely dangerous, emitting a wavelength that disrupts all organic and inorganic matter in their near vicinity, with catastrophic results. Discerning the nature of this wavelength has been difficult for obvious reasons, but Pyrokinesiology Department continues to investigate. Refer to file redacted for full report. I don't know if there'll be any report to, I don't know if there'll be a problem for you to fix. Whoa, you came very quick. Be gone with thee. Okay, so we are here now. This is an area we have not explored. Whoa, purple? What is purple? There's a level beyond 5? Oh god, no. Dear god. Projectile speed. You can't be better than gold, though. Adventure accepted. Dearest Mr. Talbot, my heartiest congratulations for achieving something that few others have. Consider my curiosity thoroughly yours. For who wouldn't be intrigued when the United States government claims to need an expert spelunker to explore the depths of a cave the likes of which no man has ever been seen? A subterranean channel beneath the very heart of New York City is fascinating in and of itself. I have explored every cave system from Kentucky to Kathmandu, but a formation below America's own Big Apple is a welcome surprise. You are certainly building grand expectations. Do not let me down. I have decided to come and see this mystifying cave for myself. My assistant will be in touch with the details of my arrival. As requested, I will avoid making an announcement to the press, but I cannot guarantee that my travels will slip past their notice. The world is always waiting for the word of Robert Ricardo's next grand adventure or endeavor. Such is the burden of a globe-trotting man of adventure such as myself. Such is the way of adventure. Adventure, more adventure. Keep exploring, Bob Ricardo. He named himself Bob, not Robert.
41 days since entry day, the name of our historic arrival to the oldest house. Morale is long dead, and its corpse is starting to smell.
Oh no.
My research staff complain of a presence watching them. Many have suffered nervous fits. Some were evacuated. In cheerier news, I've made some new friends.
Oh yeah? Who did you meet?
I met them while exploring the deeper caves.
Oh, I don't like that sound.
They're hard to describe, but imagine avant-garde sculptures of humans.
Avant-garde sculptures of human.
They aren't hostile. In fact, they're polite and quiet, which is more than I can say for my colleagues. Most id are shy, but a few were quite curious. While I sat taking notes, one came to look at my sketches.
So you're saying that a statue did
I
this?
offered him my pencil, but that spooked it. What are the id? Residents?
Now, are you referring to id as sort of like a character of the ego, the superego, and the id?
Or a type of homunculi? I know I shouldn't, but I gave them names. There's Hercules, Adam, Lilith, Copernicus. Mabel is the bravest. They're a funny bunch.
Well, I am a little concerned with you there, buddy. Your sanity be slipping. Marie. Alright, so we're back here. We need to be able to create some sort of ladder to be able to go up, so we can't go further this way. There's a complex cave system above us. Alright, so let's go back to Cave Bleed, I guess. Or maybe we can if we find an alternative path. Yeah, we cannot make it through here. Okay, let us go elsewhere. Secrets! Actually, I guess it's an orange. Orange and a shift-in fragment. So it seems that the power that we have mostly gives us loot, but the power that would actually let us explore places would have been the other one, I guess. But once we have both, we don't have to worry about it. Any progress being missed. Back in the crossroads. Make it through here. Open salami. It is a bit blinding out there, ain't it? Okay, so we're at the Cave Bleed, so we're back here. So this is that one area that sort of breaks into multiple. There is a path up there, but I don't see any sort of passageway that can actually let us go there. There's no rocks or anything either, so no, it's just a empty white void. A perfectly square empty white void. Still getting the map, I almost fell. So I need to complete a ritual, but I can't because I don't have the ability to do it.
We've got your back, Director.
Thanks. Has already seen Marshall, even if she is a little missed or gone. No, no Marshall.
I know you'll take care of this, Director. I'm not worried.
I mean, I'm not expecting you to be worried, but sure. Oh, hello.
What are you doing down here, Emily?
What do you mean? You called me down, remember?
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
No, that's right. You didn't. But then, I remember you needing me to come here. I mean, you even told me how to get in.
I
Let's just
did.
chalk it up to synchronicity so we can get to work.
She takes everything in stride.
Synchronicity. So wait, at some point I will tell you to come in here?
The astral plane is...
Colliding with our world, I know. Isn't it fascinating?
No, it's terrifying.
Considered that the astral plane could be a physical volume expanding beyond its dimensional container. The bleed is localized to this area, but its growth rate seems steady. Given time, it will consume the entire Bureau, and possibly beyond.
Not ideal.
I'm here to stop. The board told me to fix the nail over there by dismantling 4 locks in the astral plane. Funny, I think it's put itself back together a bit.
So that could be due to the law of inverse exchange.
Inverse exchange? What is this? Full Metal Alchemist?
Move, this nail reconstructs. Or possibly some variation of anti-sympathy. Don't worry. I'll look into it.
Okay.
Did you notice all the Bureau infrastructure?
I mean, I did notice as I passed around.
Research team stationed down here at some point.
Yes, they're all dead, though.
Know about this?
Unless Ash somehow turned into a monster.
That reminds me. Have you seen Marshall? She contacted me over the hotline, but then I saw her walking around.
I haven't seen her. The hotline only connects to extraplanar entities. Or dead people. But Marshall's proved time and time again that she's a survivor.
That's exactly what I thought.
Anyway, I've been looking into the minerals growing down here.
Uh-huh.
Have you noticed how they insist on maintaining a certain form?
I can't say I have.
A state memory? Or they consciously...
Oh, you're referring to the ones that regrow that it can shoot off?
Talk here, Emily. I need to stop the astral bleeding before it brings the oldest house down. See what you can find out from the nail in the meantime. And send out some rangers to look for Marshall. She may be in trouble.
She might be in trouble.
If you see anything interesting, remember to take detailed notes.
No promises. Can I keep talking to you, I guess?
All the time. The Rangers have tapped into an old radio network they found around the Foundation.
Uh-huh.
If you need backup, just call them at one of the stations.
That's not what I asked, but sure. Foundation.
How did the Hiss get into the Foundation?
Same way we did, I imagine. But you need to remember that the Hiss are the embodiment of persistence. Their nature seems to be one of force, to find every possible vulnerability and exploit it. Their only
That's
goal
not
is-
force, that's more...
I'm sure there's plenty
Pressure,
of
I
place
guess?
for them down here.
But I guess pressure is force.
For instance.
Never mind. It is a force. Force to be reckoned with.
Well, I'm sure they would have by now. It must not interest them in its broken state. They could be distracted by the numerous unknown paranatural materials I'm sure are lying around. These are the roots of the oldest house. The Hiss will find plenty of ways to make trouble.
They're pretty good at that.
Okay. What about this astral bleed?
You've never heard of the Foundation, huh?
I've never even seen the name referenced. Clearly it's highly classified, but for what reason? The problem with these kinds of closed-off hidden areas is that they were likely sealed for good reason. But now no one is left to tell us what that reason was.
Any guesses why the Bureau would hide something like this?
I only know what I've observed. This place is spatially rigid, which means it doesn't shift like the rest of the oldest house. And before you ask why that is, I have to admit that I'm clueless.
No.
There's some signal interfering with my equipment, making it hard to get a clear reading.
You don't know? And I don't know, so nobody knows.
Maybe I should have brought a jackhammer.
Don't jackhammer the nail.
Already taking chunks out of this place, Emily. Let's not add to it.
His presence.
So let me get this straight. The astral plane is bleeding into the Foundation.
Correct.
And that's happening because the nail is damaged.
Your jaw's a little dislocated there, Jesse.
Understanding.
So what's the connection between the nail and the astral plane?
It's a good question. See, I always pictured objects of power as strings between our plane and the astral. If the nail has a similar relationship, then maybe it's more accurate to think of it like plumbing. Now that the nail is busted, sewage is gushing everywhere.
What a description.
Metaphor?
Alright, well, I'm done. See ya.
I should get back out there.
Agreed. The
Agreed.
astral plane itself.
And nobody else is doing any job but me. I guess this is what the director's job is? Don't be a stranger. I literally just talked to you. There's another path over there, but we still can't make it there. Some sort of prehistoric painting, maybe? Who's to say? Alright, so let us find the canyon rim once again. So So this is where I was last before the ground collapsed on me. There it is. There's the ground collapse. Now, is there another path anywhere else? Whoa, disappeared. Oh, there's something here. I didn't notice you, hidden well within the rocks that build this foundation.
Hey, try not to launch me, Director.
No promises. So it is up there. Needs again this power up that we don't have. Oh, another thing we didn't find. Okay, well, I don't see a way to keep going this direction, so I guess we'll try to double back. There must be something in the cave system that lets us travel.
We've got your back, Director.
Yeah. You got my back, but you're not actually doing any of my job. Or any of the job that would be associated with my work. The blind. So that's the area we already were in. We collected some loot that was just well hidden, but I mean, I guess not terribly well hidden. Here are the geysers once again. Whoa, ah. You die with your friend with you. Oh, wait a second. You're not a... Whoa, okay, I guess you started shooting me. Oh, I guess does it just go through the thing? I don't actually have to kill you normally? Be gone. Trauma ammo refund. Whatever that means, I'm not sure. Now, this is the path that has this sort of area, but I can't make it through because I don't see a way to make more ground, I guess. I definitely can't fly up there. It's a one-way route, so we need to find an alternative system. So we know that that's just more loot that used to be there. Did we miss this? I guess we did. Relocation order. Tom, you've missed the good news. I'm sure the official memo will go out soon, but the Northmore call on all hands on the Northmore call on all hands on the crossroads to announce we're finally moving out of this hellhole and up into the house proper. Bureau brass apparently solved the moving walls problem, or at least figured out a way to pinpoint where and when they happen. All I know is going up means goodbye darkness, goodbye weird lunches with ex-Nazi sciences, and goodbye pissing into the pit. I know that was you, Barry. Northmore's ordering the foundation sealed as soon as we can haul our stuff out and somehow convince Ash to come with us. He's the only one kicking up a fuss. This is long overdue. We've lost 11 men and damn near $10,000 in supplies moving between the entrance and the foundation. And for what? Research? Ash is batty if he thinks he wants to stay and sift through more sand for him. It's just rusted iron flakes, anyway. Did you know that? We're breathing that shit in. Sounds like somebody was upset. So there's these structures, but I don't see anything. Maybe the only way to get through there would be from there. I'm still stuck here. I don't have the ability to fly up. We arrived here before. Well, maybe we can do it. This leads us here. I don't care about you, buddy. I am making my way past. Alright, so we're here now. Probably make both jumps. Ah, secret. Actually, more like control point. The only thing noticeable. Alright, we can fly left or right, so it doesn't matter which direction we take. Let me through! Let me through!
Send a ranger to my location.
Hello, Mr. Ranger. I knew I suspected something. Now there's an orb somewhere. There you are. Get over here, you orb. Orb down. Somebody else shoot me? Yes, you are. Be gone. No, you killed my boy. My boy is now fallen forever into the astral plane. He'll never recover from that. Ow. Why hit me? You. Maybe you? Alright, so we're in this cave system. This is the other side. Oh, it's blocked off, I guess. Spin grouping efficiency. Wait, isn't that like something for spin, I hear? Spin. Currently have 29. That gives you a lot more accuracy, actually. What else do we have? We have ammo recovery when taking explosive damage. Okay. Ballistic ground slam boost. Nope. And some basic powers. We also have some other mods, but we're just gonna get rid of these. Be gone, be gone, be gone, be gone, be gone, be gone. Source gained. I don't care about source. The only source I give a hoot about is the source engine. That's a little more effective. Can we make that jump? We certainly can. Hidden location. Nice. Still don't know what these blocks are, but... they are a little frequent. And there's the secondary place. All that just for a cheap level 3 power up? Waste of my time. It does feel like there is a top level that I should be concerned with. Alright. Let's push further through this cave system. There is some gears or some tunnels. Not necessarily a secret, but definitely some loot. Now I'm all muddied up though. Hello, Mr. Nail. I have come for thee.
Fetching.
There is a path behind you. Oh, this leads back to the cave lead. Show me your secrets. Listen. Hurry. Meet. Oh, we don't have to do that much for this one. That should be it. Oh, does that count as one of them? Progress, jolly good, but 2 hopes, lollipops left, 2...
Hello?
Hello?
Board, are you there?
Danger, director. Board broken, deeper, understand? Tool. Other, new, forbidden, board. Given, former, yours, necessary, go. So we know who that is, or at least the ship of it.
What's going on? I'm back here?
You can be it or not be here, Director.
Wasn't my idea. Blame the eyeball.
The other tool is forbidden. Former it adrift, instead trying to mislead you.
Yeah, we've had our differences. But it is giving me something you won't.
Expand growths by, I guess, just pointing and doing it. Certain crystal conditions can be fine. Do not be ignorant, thick. You are being reckless, disobedient.
I don't like you deciding what I can't / can't have.
Can't / can't have. But this one's like to regrow back into its formation side. Is the board gonna be the evil guys in this mission? You cannot control this. You cannot control your staff. You are mismanaging the Bureau's self-narrative. Are you attacking me now? Don't you know it's dangerous to make me your enemy? Is there a secret? Could be, actually. Not here, though. So that's where he came from. This is we come from. This is we leave. This is we come from. Kadnai Jeeve. They're not necessarily the longest lasting platforms, so we gotta watch out for that. The Bureau of Control. What control mechanisms do you have for us today?
I'm getting pretty tired of being jerked around the astral plane.
I do imagine so.
If you're listening, I want some answers.
Who are we talking to? The other? The former, I guess, as it's called? Hello, home. Alone, long, visitor, happy. Tunnel open, grateful. I don't know what you're talking about. Just let me go home. Welcome. Whoa. We've had an encounter before. Let us be more cordial, I suppose.
Hi there. It was nice of you to give me something the board wouldn't.
We fought before. Void, nothing, egress.
So I'm just supposed to believe you're a particularly charitable, whatever you are?
Neither, both, hungry.
Hungry? I mean, yeah, actually, I'd love a sandwich or something.
I don't think that's what she means.
That's not what you meant, was it?
Right. Panini, former board abalone.
Are you part of the board? Or used to be?
Once split, board blame.
Okay. So you split because the board blamed you for...
Inside, beyond, nail, rescue, house, sun, warning.
Gotta be easier to play charades.
Something about Ash, probably.
Do I need to rescue someone?
No.
I don't know what I expected. Listen, this has been great, but I have to go. Thanks for your help, and, stay out of trouble.
Former, listen, nail, leech, burn. Nail, leech, burn?
Trying to tell me about the board.
I feel like the board...
Either of them.
I don't think the board nor the leech are particularly the best individuals. The leech did attack us before, as they tried to control the objects of power. But I feel like I understand why they did it, because they were trying to connect with the areas that they couldn't before. Alright, so we can go back to get that area we didn't have before. We have to go back to the cave system, though. Probably just... yeah, it's probably just easier to go back this way, actually. Screw going through cave lead. That place sucks. Whoa, you weren't here before. Get out of here. You can't trick me. If I wanted to fight all of you, I would. But I do not want to. I'll let you be, Haze. Alright, we're back in the cave system. Now that we have the power of making walkways, we should be able to make it here. We've got two paths, the chasm and an empty room. Curious. Curious how there is never anything upon the end of these rooms. Alright, let's go check the chasm. It is just called Chasm. Found footage. Use the altered item to escape the chasm. Okay, we'll worry about that in a second then. There's a chamber here. VHS tape supplement. VHS cassette tape, altered item 12. This item's creation is a source of much research and debate. It was a product of the Bureau's first attempt to film Redacted, Entity A001. During the Operation Shallow Tide, an agent was able to conceal themselves in an area frequented by Ati. Okay. At which point they begin filming. The agent reported that the video camera showed no signs of disturbance during filming. Later, when reviewed the footage, the research staff became mesmerized by its altered effect. Measures were taken and an altered evaluation began. Never before, Bureau personnel have been so closely involved in the creation of an altered item. The experiment was quickly replicated, though not with the same results. The footage was simply useless in every subsequent attempt. This event spawned a great debate as to whether altered items are created by paranatural entities intentionally or otherwise. Similar experiments were prohibited soon after. See the Ash Act for details. As the creation of altered materials was deemed an action that the Bureau should not engage in. When did this... I guess I didn't check the paper when it happened, but... Okay, we can't make our way through there. Seems like a side quest, because it's not part of the main quest.
I can't see a thing. Maybe I should have thought this through. The light. Another TV.
I'm not sure what it's doing with the TV. Move slowly, I guess?
It's so dark. How am I supposed to drag this thing out of here? This is fine, Jesse. You're okay. Just don't drop the TV.
Easier said than done, I guess. It's actually not that hard. We escaped through the group with relative ease. Uh-oh. I threw the TV for safety. Press X to launch any carried object. Oh, you can just drop it. We're coming through. Don't mind us. So it seems like the TV does affect them. Thanks, Atty. Thanks for the support. Alright, so there may be another one here. I may want to kill one of them, though, just to make sure that I get to figure out what they are. Uh-oh. I threw the TV. That's not what I meant to do. Alright, so let's figure out how... Seems like I definitely attracted some attention. Hey ODF, sorry I didn't catch that until now. How are you doing? You enjoying a nice lazy Sunday? Okay, well let's drop this for now. Why are we here? Trying to escape it, right? So there's gotta be like an area or something we can go. I'm doing alright. A little tired, but otherwise I am surviving. Maybe not thriving, but I am surviving. Oh, so we have to break this, okay. Let's put you down. Go through the hole. Make ways before the weird, creepy mannequin stone creatures make their way to us. Oh, I see another one of those shades. Making our way quick. So another one of these. Let's lower that for now. You think they are only affected by this light? It's weird that the TV is actually the altered item, not anything else, but sure. Onwards! Passing through! Just passing through, everyone. There's something on the ceiling. They are very reminiscent of the hiss, aren't they? Can't see stuff though. This is the problem. If I don't see, where do I go? So there's another power generator. Luckily these people just put power banks beside the generators. Hello. Do not mind me. I'm just passing through. There's a teddy bear. Hope you like TV. So what is this? Just a teddy bear. Hello, Mr. Teddy Bear. How are you doing? Do you think these could be the specific creatures that Ash was referring to? Not particularly very friendly, though. Whoa, 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 buddy. Calm yourself. I was by a blender. That's all I can say. I guess it's weird that the TV is on without any sort of power. But at this point, it's not the oddest thing I've seen. Are you throwing rocks at me? Don't you know I'm weak? I'm weak to rocks. So there's the passageway. See ya, chumps. I don't have to kill you, and I definitely don't want to, because you are tougher than expected. Light. Light. I like how it's just Ati making nothing but sounds. Just on your vacation, right, Ati?
There's the way out. Up there. Back at the cell. Thank God.
See you around. Found footage. Well, that was an adventure and a half. Not very challenging, but an adventure and a half. Alright, with the chasm completed, we may now check what other things are present. The chasm actually has a circle, so we will go there. 9 abilities, ooh, that's a lot. Alright, well, keep upgrading your seize duration, now that we use it, your levitation, and your ground slam. So we're now down to 3 points, we don't have enough. Eventually we'll actually be able to seize even the heavy powered people. Though, we're running out of abilities. Astral Constructs. We cannot, because we do not have an untapped potential. We don't have a corrupted sample, so we need to kill the mold person for that one. And we can make as many jukeboxes as we want, I guess. Not that we die often anymore. But I guess that could change at any moment's notice. Hey Pope, do you know anything about the former? The former what? Just the former. Have you ever heard of who this former is? Do you know who it is? You know, head of research, you think you'd know these kind of things?
The Rangers found a section of the containment sector in the caves, but no house shifts occur down here. Strange.
I guess not.
I should get back out there.
Agreed.
Agreed. Yes. You say that it doesn't do anything. It does seem like it has grown in size once again. Right, so we are going... We have 2 options. We have a lot of configurative stuff that I don't know what it is. We have the nail, so we need to check 2 areas. Oh, we have a case file, actually. VHS tape procedures. The item has proven impossible to fully contain when in proximity of human beings. The item is sent to redacted, the redacted of the oldest house in order to prevent future access. A VHS home video system, tape cassette. The item will not eject from the television player used at the time its altered status became evident. The VHS plays footage of redacted entity A001, cleaning the floor and dancing. The footage renders individuals incapable of movement, speech, or thought while the television screen is within view. The effect is estimated to last indefinitely, though the most time spent in this state by a subject is 21 hours. Individuals only recollect hearing strange music during their enhanced state. Footage plays on a constant loop even when the television is not connected to a power source, even when the television and its footage are contained within an enclosed cell with no window. Agents in proximity have been driven to open and enter the cell by the item's entrancing nature. So I guess we're just immune to that, but that explains why the creatures were entranced in seeing it, even though they shouldn't be. Hello, I have come for figuring out what's going on with this astral plane business. Warehouse path is where we're at. Don't see any monolith though. We do have a secret. Secret I'll blow to smithereens, that's what I'm gonna do. melee? Oh, okay, so they're doing some sort of melee shenanigans. I'm not seeing... I mean, I've explored this path, but I imagine there must be more further in. Maybe through this area? Excuse me? Why did you all fall? Complete the ritual in the warehouse. I don't know if I want to complete no ritual here. It's a spooky area. What the? Okay. It's is that part of the oldest house? There's an large amount of astral gap there, though. So that seems to be a damaged pit. There is a path over there. Hello. I'm looking for papers. Any information? History on the oldest house. On the history of the oldest house, well, it's 3 times in a row in which you have to do that. The oldest house has revealed much to me during my months in the Foundation, but many questions remain. Primarily, the tree etchings bewilder me. What is their significance? If the house has changed shape over its lifetime, as I've theorized, then was a tree its first form? I've seen a team to the Schwargen building in search of pre-settlement accounts on Manhattan Island. From those, I discovered a single relevant line. And there I found a tree not known to me, the devil twisted within its bark. That line, taken from the fact certain American cultures believe some trees would offer wisdom and guidance, is indeed interesting. However, it's hardly firm evidence, and now I'm bound to the oldest house. I remain a man of science. Of course, there are numerous ancient beliefs regarding trees. Yggdrasil, the tree of knowledge, Yag It's Mei Chi. Some cultures offer blood sacrifices to the trees, while others claim trees endowed chosen individuals with inhuman powers. Do New York City's many murders act as a sacrifice for the oldest house? Does the house have a chosen champion? Is it me? I do not know. You didn't sign it. I don't know who the hell you are. But there is a reward. Damage boost. That's one portable laboratory. Come on. No cleaning your eyes after seeing some madness. Madness is not contagious, they'll say. You need not worry. Pyramidic geometry. On the pyramid and geometry. I've been going through my library, researching pyramids and triangles. If that shape does relate to the board, as Northmore says, then perhaps our predecessors in the occult can offer some insight through their geometric knowledge. In esoterism, can speak to the esotericism, I guess so. The triangle is closely associated with the Holy Trinity and other 3-part concepts: past, present, future, mind, body, spirit. Interesting, the term board also implies multiple parts. Upright triangles in the Judeo-Christian imagery indicate ascent into the rational divine realm. Inverted, it signifies the descent into the corporeal human. Naturally, the ascent is masculine and the fall is feminine, Adam and Eve. And just a bit of old world patriarchy. Tisk tisk. In 1964 now. It's 1964 now, and we're well past that silliness. Oh, oh, yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Considering the above, what does the inverted triangle tell us about the board? They're clearly not corporeal or human. Perhaps they wish to be. Or they once were. The likeliest answer is simply that theological imagery cannot help us define alien entities. But still, the pyramid seems significant. Shapes have power, and clearly so does the board. Interesting. The mystery of the board keeps increasing. So I guess this used to be some sort of a lab, but it can't be that old because, you know, this place doesn't seem that badly placed.
Is this a Bureau ID badge? Looks so old. Pope will definitely want to see this.
Pope's collection. What is this? Talk to Pope. I guess we can go back. I mean, I had just arrived here, but sure. Warehouse. What do you mean I don't have entry? What do you mean I don't have entry? Guess we can walk up there. Fast travel. Back to the crossroads. What did my controller vibrate with nothing to vibrate for? Pope, look what I found.
Jesse, you're back.
I am.
Did you find anything noteworthy?
I found this.
The Regional Bureau expedition down here left so much interesting stuff behind.
Like their ID cards. I picked up a weird one. It's pretty old.
Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, I found a few ID cards myself. Or more accurately, the Rangers found them for me.
Okay, so you didn't do any searching.
Starting a collection.
I'm going for the whole set. I kid, of course.
Do you?
But I suppose they are sort of like baseball cards, except for Bureau stuff from the 60s.
So like
Hey, the one you
60 years ago?
mine. It looks like it's a higher clearance level.
A rare one, then. Want to keep it, Emily?
Yeah, I absolutely do.
Oh, why?
But I think you should hang on to it for now. High clearance access might come in handy.
Sounds like you have something in mind.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Going through Dr. Ash's notes, or the ones I can find anyway.
I had collected a few along the way.
Enjoy hiding his most relevant research.
Why is it a common thing?
I gather there is another floor beneath the warehouse with a special lab that requires 5 high-level staff members just to access.
So I should collect 5 of these.
This. It's an old skeleton key. Something else the Rangers found. I give them $5 for every useful trinket they bring me.
$5.
I'm gonna assume this key is my ticket to that lower floor. And that super secret lab you mentioned.
Super secret.
As Dr. Darling used to say. Well, keep your eyes peeled for more ID cards around the warehouse. If Ash's notes are reliable, and I'm sure they are, then 5 is the magic number.
So do I have 2 or do I have 1 because you gave me 1?
Don't be a stranger.
Don't be a stranger. I guess I need to find 4 more. Alright, fast travel. Back to the warehouse. Let us go find some key cards. But they can't be that far and they can't be that long. Because, you know, they should be around the warehouse. Or maybe not. I guess they could be somewhere else. Whoa, ooh. There's actually a long path up there. Whoa, there's a enemy there. Enemy! I see you there. I'll deal with you later. I feel like he is attacking me. There's a... No, you don't. Whoa, you really charge fast. Be gone, foul beast. Yeah, this may be a further path that we need to check. Down the line. Not right now, though. Alright, for now, let us go to the lowest level of this warehouse. Oh, there's actually another area over there. Do you think there'll be an ID in here? Hello, we're looking for IDs. Give me your IDs, please. This is an ID. Give me your ID.
Weird place to leave an ID card, but okay.
Really? Feels like the most normal place to leave an ID card. Inside an office. Now this is a weird place to keep an ID card.
Another ID card. For a cartographer.
28 days now spent inside what we're calling the oldest house. Northmore insists on the name. I'm too tired to ask why. I'm not sleeping well.
So you keep hearing your things in reverse.
The research team have established a permanent examination lab in the Foundation. I basically live down here now, like the obedient head of research Father raised me to be. I spend my days investigating that odd pillar when Northmore found the handgun. The work was half-hearted at first, I admit.
Okay, so you did change around.
Discovered numerous non-Aristotelian energy channels converging at its base.
Don't know what that means, and I don't know if that's even a real thing.
Haligalinian, call them what you want. But this pillar is the crossroads. I started building something. Equal parts talisman and technology. An array that can impose order on the ley junctions. That's the idea, at least. We'll see when I'm done. I prefer to work away from the pillar. I'm not the only one who feels like that thing has eyes.
But your research is to find what's about that pillar. This is gonna take me up or down? Alright, take me somewhere.
It won't go any higher. I wonder if I can charge it up somehow.
Like that. Power cores. I'm gonna need to charge some power cords, but it has to be a power cord that works, I imagine. Power cord. There's actually 2 of them. 3 of them? Get out of the way, power cords. Need to be one that works. So we'll drop one in here just in case we need it. Then we'll grab the second one. Power cords are such a convenient invention that somehow we've invented in the 60s, it seems. Power cores. On the invention of the power core. Oh wow, I'm actually going to talk about it. On numerous attempts, I've finally found a way to intercept and contain the ambient energy of the ley lines in this non-Aristotelian battery I've dubbed the power core. I admit it was a difficult capturing an energy I can barely measure, much less interact with. Luckily, it seems that this porous stone of this Foundation's caverns possesses such conductive qualities. Using the stone's flakes and copper wire, my power cores collect significant power. My early prototypes collected too much, in fact, but I've since reinforced the container. We don't know yet the repercussions of tapping into this power field. As a precaution, these devices should not be taken outside the house. Ideally, the Bureau should no longer need to rely on typical energy sources. It is my great feat of engineering yet. I've always had an interest in invention. I like creativity that it allowed, set within the firm boundaries of logic and physics. Father never approved, calling it a mundane science. With that in mind, I dedicate this invention to Theodore Ashe Sr. May he scowl in peace. So Ashe created the power cores, and we've been using them ever since. Alright, well, fire. Onwards to the next level. To the tunnel access. Okay. Can't fly past it. Hello.
Day plus 51. Northmore has ordered an all-hands search for objects similar to the service weapon. He claims there are more in the house.
This is about 7 days after the last 44 one.
He's been strange lately, talking about joining greater causes, and frequently mentioning the pyramid.
Referring to the board, I guess.
After pressing him, he finally described this pyramid to me. Inverted, black, mathematically perfect. Oddly enough, Adam and the other id have shown me numerous inverted triangles painted on the cave walls. Surely there's a connection. But I don't see it yet.
Do you think they're sort of like a precursor?
As occult symbols go, triangles are by no means rare. Flood, Levi, Kroll, they used that shape like it was going out of fashion. Standing on their base, triangles signify stability and strength. Inverted on their points, they represent conflict and stagnation. Of course, the orientation is just a matter of perspective. Looking at the pyramid from below gives you one, from above another. Northmore says he looks up at the inverted pyramid.
So the board.
I have to wonder, is anyone standing over it, looking down?
You think that there are these creatures that are peering into us every time? Is that all there is here, though? Oh, no, there is a path over there. There was a power core we didn't use. Do you think we'll have to find a use for it? There's also another entry point that we did not get to see. But we are very, very high up now. The point at which we cannot see the bottom? Oh no, I guess we can. I guess we can explore what this leads, as we've already made our way through. Bright lights, I hate them. Secrets, I love them. Do you think that's a false wall? It looked a little weird to me. I claim this control point for science. Nothing more. They've installed radios as well here, and lights that are seemingly powered by nothing. Into the abyss you go. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Who's hitting me? It was you! You were hitting me from the abyss. I don't have enough space. Because I've been collecting mods like crazy. They're all shite, though. They're not level 5. They're worthless. What about you? What mods have you been collecting? Still bad mods. I did collect some level 6 ones, so I'll give you that. Feel like there should be other secrets. So there's the big man and the tiny man. So if that's supposed to be a former board member.
should I be listening to? In the event of A or B? Or neither. Let's just stay the course for now. The Bureau's in danger. We know we need to repair the nail. The astral plane won't break reality on my watch.
That we know of. Alright, so we're going still back up. Meteor Hill Supplement. Meteor Hill Outer World Event 3. Per the archival mandates of 8A, this document has been edited to meet the current administrative standards. Certain terminology may be out of date. Details. The retrieved material was subjected to Fellstrom's array configuration 74B, but the tests were halted as the matter began to physically elude the equipment. Attempts to constrain the element were made, but under further stress it became vaporous. The researchers have suffered corrosive injuries prior to their deaths. The child victims at Meteor Hill recounted the materials enveloping them in a pleasant manner upon making contact, but when discovered, they were redacted and screaming. Bodily changes were perceived immediately: deformities, loss of pigment in the skin and hair. Mental symptoms surfaced in the subsequent examinations: confusion, heightened aggression. The Department of Public Knowledge and Diversions gave statements claiming that the incident was caused by debris from a poorly made Russian satellites, but which the public accepted with no complications. The children were sent to the Bureau's recuperation facility and redacted to help away from society. But did you help? Did that actually do anything, or did it just cause more problems? Unlike the SCP Foundation, the Bureau is a little more effective, I guess, but they don't deal with paranatural, I guess, as dangerously paranatural effects, I guess. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Glad to see that that's still there. Quick tunnel access. We're already here. So is there anywhere else? Maybe take it back to the first level? There's definitely a level missing, I think. We'll keep you here, though. There's the cassette player. Let's try to make the alternative path, which was by going through there. Now, was there any more of these little righty thingies that I need to find? I'm missing still 2 of them. ID badges, I guess would be the actual terminology for it. You, open up. Open salami. Guess I cannot. Another ID.
One of those ID cards. Security chief.
Meteor Hill Summary. Meteor Hill Outer World Event 3. Per archival mandates 8A, this document has been edited to meet the current administrative standards. Certain terminology may be out of date. That is what I'm reading, right? Yeah. Event Summary. The paradimensional occurrence consisted of 3 sequential sinkholes induced by subterranean implosions revealing foreign material of magmatic qualities. Event response. A local chapter of the Youth Science League would participate in the archaeological dig on the hill when the event occurred. Many boys were injured in the resulting collapse. Some of them touched the magma directly. Why would you touch the magma? Why would you touch the magma? The Bureau agents arrived at the scene 7 days after the incident. Samples of the lava-like material were taken. The area was quickly sealed off from the public at our recommendation. Our aim was to ensure that all remnants of the material were rendered inoffensive but the magma descended too deeply into the earth to retrieve. Foul-smelling odors were detected in the area, which were hypothesized being dissipated elements, vapors, trails left of the scene. And all acquired material was delivered to Washington for examination, the Bureau's on-site laboratories. Well, they did not work very well, I imagine. Bring it up. Bring it up. It's actually kind of fast. No, I need you to still be in the elevator, please. So this isn't actually a stop, which is interesting. We need one more ID to figure out how to make it to the basement of this area. Whoa, wait a second. Oh, I guess maybe it's a very low level? We made it through the ceiling. No, is there anything else? Oh, there is another area there. Secrets! Oh, there's a red area over there. Are you shooting at me? There's something I can shoot. Not enough to break it, though. Man, this warehouse is just a straight-up spiral. Hello, enemies. I am ready for you. But are you ready for me? Are you fighting each other? I guess you are. Oh, there's a sniper. Sniper! Let me up! Let me up! There's a fungi. But nothing else? I guess not. A diversion, it seems, most like. Okay, so we can make this. Yep. We haven't found another entrance until now. Oh, hello there. Destroying all the hiss nodes will lower hiss barriers. Can I shoot this? I can't shoot it though. I guess I can only shoot it with melee. Come up. I brought power. Oh, wait, you already had one. What? What is this? But I brought you one. You can't do this to me. I can't open it. Better be a fake wall. It is a fake wall. I like fake walls. You can break through them. Alright, we still haven't found... Actually, I guess there is a floor down below which we did not collect the item that we wanted to collect, I guess. This obviously is only a path of it. We can go to the upper warehouse now. Sure, we'll go there. Whoa, it's kind of red. I think I have this light source, eh? Well, if I have never seen a trap like this. So, ow, I just hurt myself really badly. Hidden location discovered. I claim this control point for science. The warehouse.
There's the etching.
Do you think there would be multiple entries for this? Come on, open. We kill the hiss distorted. Nice. Safe now. Are we good? Okay, let's try that again. Our recent confrontation, yelling, was an error. That we decided to determine you may have both tools, upgrades. Only because you are the favorite current director. But do not listen, speak to former. You are welcome. Grateful. I don't know about that. So there is the board again. Wait a second, this one's a little weird. I guess we gotta repair it. Oh, there's a hole there, I guess. We are nearly whole, fixed. Your trust synergy is appreciated.
Sure changed their tune all of a sudden.
It's probably because this is what gives them control or something. I'm not sure. The nail seems important, but I'm not sure if giving access to someone.
Thinking this whole board former thing, they can sort out their own business so long as it doesn't get in my way. Obsessing over these problems is something Trench would do, but I've got my intuition. And you.
And you. Down the pit. Oh, so this is this pit. Okay. We're back down here. So I need to find that one ID that is elusive. Elusive ID. This is where we came out of. There's a passageway. Do you think we can break this wall? Yes, we can. It's a weak concrete wall, not a strong one. Can't break that though. We already selected that. You know, for a warehouse, it does not have a lot of space, and it is mostly used for an elevator. Northmore, medical results. From the Director of Director Northmore, Frank, I have reviewed your report of my latest medical. I was disappointed to see that you believe my connection to the service weapon and the board are products of delusion brought on by the stresses of leadership. You witnessed my feats firsthand. You yourself declared my body temperature impossible. There are no delusions. They are the product of being a divine collaboration. The board has awoken in me a power beyond your understanding that will only be able to continue to grow. Your job is to merely ensure that I survive my gift and with my absolute discretion. To that end, my gifts are best to be used with the degree of mystery that your needles and probes betray. No further medical shall be required. I forbid you to speak with this matter with your colleagues, especially Dr. Ash. Under no circumstances do I want him involved. Keep your mouth shut and keep me alive. The board knows what I have become, and theirs is only the option that counts. Sincerely, Director Broderick Northmore. Interesting little secret that was hidden here. Coming from above, I imagine. Very easy to mistake all of these as the same because they all share very similar looks. In fact, maybe we'll put this here as a marker that we've already passed through here. Excuse me, do you take forever to come down? What's going on? There's the power cube. I put a power cube here. Warehouse entrance. Alright, so we're looking for one last ID card. I was smashed by some flyer, I guess, as I did not have angle to see. Press sprint to script. to script the sprint. Okay, so we're back here again. This is all the way back to the top. We're still looking for that single ID card, though. I'm not sure if there is any higher than there currently is. But my god, this elevator does take forever. Well, we get this elevator to wait, and I get to do my own things. I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute bio break, and I'll be right back. See y'all in a second. Hello and welcome back. Thanks for sticking by if you have stuck by. If not, then that's okay. I'm not hurt. Alright, so last time we left off, we were just making our way down the elevator in a search for practically all the key access tunnels, or the key sort of things, but we weren't able to find them all, so we're not sure where they are. There's tunnel quick access and tunnel quick access. There's actual tunnel access and tunnel quick access. We were killed by some enemies down below, so we will have to be careful not to be slain once again. Though I guess we could just quick travel. I guess that was a possibility that I did not consider at the time. It is so dark. So that's one floor. There's another one. Another one. I guess I gotta pay attention on what floors we're getting off on. So if we go to the tunnel quick access, which is this is the area we're in, so nothing new there. Tunnel access 3. So let's take a look at these two areas just to see if we pass any other secrets. No. Oh, this is reopened itself, or it knit itself after its injuries that it has taken from our assault. Power core storage. There is a level. No, this is the same level as that. Do you think there'd be a key card anywhere that I haven't collected? The power cord from before is gone as well. The spare one we used to have. Be gone, fragile. So we're still looking for that one last badge, but where could it be? There's a way with you. Well, I suppose they could be there, because I don't recall going inside this room. Crossroads. Oh, is just a shortcut back in here? Yeah. It is a shortcut? Question mark? I mean, you can see, in fact, the rest of the path, but it is blocked off. You don't have an actual ability to make it through. Curious. This may be a secret that you have to come back for. Alright, so where could that last ID be, huh? Has anyone seen this one ID that has not been seen since? You think we've missed it? I just killed all of you, though. You dare respawn again? Alright, we'll call that a draw. We're looking for IDs. Any IDs will work as long as they give me what I want. I'll even wash my hands, but it does nothing. Actually, maybe 3 times. Okay. It's a weird button. It exists, but it does nothing. No IDs. No IDs. Nope. Oh. I guess we had the ID for the security chief?
This ID card was for an excavation engineer.
Oh, we got all the
So
IDs.
many people abandoned their cards down here.
Hello, what do you got for me? There's 1, and that's it. Ash, request denied. Dr. Ash, as chief excavation officer, it's my job to support the research team, so I got your machine for that ridiculous sand research project. However, it's also my responsibility to ensure that the safety of my crew. Do you know how many trips it took to get an entire bulldozer down here piece by piece? And you know how many of my guys we lost on those trips? Here's a hint. Too fucking many! Which brings me to my point. I'm writing you today because of this request form that just landed on my desk. Apparently you want a lightweight 1 or 2 man military-grade helicopter for the purpose of surveying the vast expanse columns of air. I bet you didn't even stop to wonder how much time, money, effort, or blood, this toy would cost us. Well, no, sir, I am sorry, but I will not subject my men to another month marching through that death trap upstairs. For Christ's sake, these people have families. Not that they'd ever get to see them anymore. Request denied, Louis McNeary. Somebody did not like Ash's request, huh? So these may be related to the stations that they're at. So we can see maybe a politician of sorts. Alright, so we have navigator. Okay, so this is probably the navigator. Senior cartographer. You have paperwork. Excavation. So you may be an chief excavation engineer, maybe? You have papers, numbers, post-it. You could be head of research or lead physicist. Probably head research. You don't look any more different, but you do seem to be caring more about not as popular, I guess. We'll call you lead physicist. And finally, security chief.
Now I just have to get on a rickety elevator that goes who knows how far down.
Take me down to where the stuff goes, I guess. Basement lab. There better be nothing spooky down here.
Dust. Still, this lab's way tinier than any of Darling's.
So is this Ash's laboratory? Well, hello there. Snacks. You know what I think of you? You must die. Also, who's replenishing you in... Also, this place hasn't been touched in many years. What's going on? Oh, wait, what's this? There's a valve. I don't want to hit it just because. No, I probably have to, but... Looking for anything of the out of the ordinary there?
Why would they need such a heavy door down here?
Good question. I'm opening it. Whoa, okay, never mind. Process designer Gibbs. Hello, Gibbs. Whoa, you got lasers? Alright, Gibbs, you are gone. So what do you think this little thing does, eh? Definitely have to hold it for a bit. 1. Seems like something you've activated. Well, we made a mess of this laboratory, but then again, we weren't expecting the hiss to be here.
This looks like the nail, only mini. A document. Is this in some kind of code?
Let us read. I guess we just have to take it back. Never mind. Or is there anything to see? Nope.
Can't read a word of it. I should take this back to Emily and tell her I got into Ash's secret lab.
Northmore, final correspondence to Dr. Theodore Ash, Jr. As Director of the Federal Bureau of Control and chosen representative, liaison benefactor of the greater authority of the board, I demand your immediate withdrawal from the Foundation. Prior memos issued broadly to the Foundation staff called for a swift reassignment of all personnel to the upper levels of the House. All staff complied, except for you. That demonstrates a lack of respect for my office and the board itself. This is their house, and we are their guests. We should conduct ourselves accordingly. Normally, such insubordination would be grounds for dismissal, but out of respect for your late father, and considering this instead my final warning. The board and Director Ash chose me as the successor to the office, and no amount of petulance will change that. Indeed, your actions seem to suggest that you know better than myself, and by extension, better than the board. Permit me to assure that this is not possible. Sincerely, Director Broderick Northmore. A little more... It's interesting. It's sort of like the board really controlled Northmore in a sort of very direct way as soon as he came in contact. But Trench wasn't as directly involved with the board beyond having the service weapon, and we ourselves are not necessarily that affected by it either. Alright, well, let us go back to the entrance. I got one more to fix, so we still have a chance, I guess. Hopefully, we still have a chance to fix whatever's going on. Abilities! Woo, we got a lot of power. Melee 3, please. We have 5, so we can build one of these. We can build any of them, but we'll only get 1. Or we can just do this. We'll just seize and we'll get a big guy. We now have big boys in our corner, I guess. Board countermeasures. Thanks. That's not very useful. Mold hosts. I don't really care. Kill in the containment sector. Kill his distorted in the Foundation. Containment incursion demolition experts. And you give me small rewards, but not necessarily any good. Fast travel. Alright, Emily Pope, we've got some information that you may like. Also, we're kind of done with this area anyway. Miss Emily, I have found crucial information that may prove that the board may be or may not be in our side. What do you have to say about that?
I found Ash's secret lab.
Excellent. Please tell me everything. Spare no details.
I'll spare you a lot of details.
There was another cave. The walls were covered in paintings of eyeballs. The research seemed dedicated to studying a kinda smaller version of the nail. It looked like the same material as the one up here, but just a different shape.
Well, are you sure you didn't see any functioning prototypes? Or at least some schematics? I mean, Dr. Ash was a very accomplished engineer.
None. Sorry. I did find this handwritten note. Wow.
Can you decipher it?
Terrible handwriting. Never meet your heroes, right?
Yep.
It looks like a transcribed conversation between Ash and someone named F. Ooh. Oh, this is juicy. This'll take me days to parse out. Maybe weeks.
I don't got days.
You ever thought about taking a vacation, Emily?
Are you kidding? This is my vacation, Jesse.
You married with your job then? Upgrades. We are running out of space again for upgrades, so we gotta delete some of these. Delete. That's one thing that I find a little bit of a downside. It's like, why can't I carry more? Is there a real physical reason why I can't just have as many upgrades as I want? Why must I delete these as soon as I have access to just a bunch of them? And why must they mostly suck? Pierce. Damage while aiming. No wait, it's ammo gain while taking melee damage. That's... why would I ever want to use that? Collectibles, that's it. So, there's plot A of Marshall and plot B of Dr. Ash. That's it. We cannot make heads or tails about one or the other. This will probably lead me to the side objective area that we were not able to make it through. Shifting fragment. It shifts in spots. And as expected, no, we cannot make it through. Alright, so we've cleared now 3 of the 4 areas. Let us find the clues for the last one. Do you think there is a plot of some proportion here that we are not aware of? Will we have the ability to change the future of the entirety of the board? Or will we be their pets for all of eternity? Because the board was never really on our side. Or, I mean, it was a neutral party during the Hiss fiasco. They were kind of interested in us solving it, but when we first arrived, they weren't necessarily helping us. They were sort of doing their own thing as Trench died from their misuse. Okay, well, I don't think there's anything of note below, so we are going into the mysterious caves. Oh, you gave me a false positive there. Hello? See ya, buddies. Okay, so we got path A and path B. Obviously, you need to have this power to get through here, so I don't see why they need you to check it again. Oh. Charge B. It always looks like you can break it, but I guess it's just a formation of the rocks. Any paperwork? Anything I should look at? From Ash or anyone? No, just the base camp. Marshall, Marshall. Be gone. I think you bugged out or something, I'm not sure. He was our friend, and I killed him. Okay. You were not dead at all. It is a chain-wielding maniac, so it's a little dangerous to be this close to him. How do you deal with someone that just likes to hide there, eh? I guess we don't have to. For now. That all there is? Just one little measly item. If you can give me a little health points, I would not mind it, because I took a big beating. Is he no longer there? Oh, he died? Oh no, he fell. Different thing. I literally can't see him, so I'm just assuming that if my cursor turns red, I'm on him. I got you. I got you. Bam. The brightness. So this is called a fractured cavern, but is there anything of note within this fractured cavern? Beyond that it is fractured, and it is a cavern, and there's this weird object in the middle. Yes, there is a reward. My eternal reward. Alright, that seems to be it. Well, they got a tractor down, which is impressive, but not a bulldozer. Whee!
This area looks newer. Is it from the upper floors?
Seems like we need a power, but I guess we can just walk through. Hello. Open it up for me, please. Don't even need it, though. You could just walk through. Huh. Fire break. Didn't fire breaks get added after the fact?
There's something behind that hiss barrier.
Collapse department. Okay, I can't go through there. There is more, but I can't make it that way. That one's a bit too far to even reach. I mean, we can try it after the fact. Data entry and filling. Place does not look an age over 65. The north. Wait, why is Director Trench there? Shouldn't this be the Northboard Department? Hello, I have taken some initiative. Federal Bureau of Control, to whom refined this. I am Containment Processes Designer Jenny Gibbs, and I am writing this document. This to document the largest building shift to ever occur. Here are the facts. A considerable large section of the containment sector, including processes, protocols, offices, our research facilities, and a fair chunk of the firebreak, has been yanked down to the chasm that reaches far below the lobby level, I think. It was a violent shift, and I regret to report several casualties. Injuries were sustained by all, but many of us, myself included, are still mobile. We've set up a base camp and started triaging. There are little supplies. We've explored our surroundings and found caverns of all things. Maybe we're some kind of cave threshold, like the quarry. Whatever we are not the first. There were some rusty power cores, old lights, and science infrastructure. What was this area used for? Why did it seal it off? Why did we never hear about it? More importantly, how are we going to get out? Unfortunately, that's going to be a rough question to give you, buddy. On. Kiev Summaries. Alter World Event 37. A series of reverberating sounds observed in downtown Kiev with no clear point of origin. The event was witnessed by the city's general public. Mental and physical symptoms were reported, including aphasia, sleep paralysis, and excess redacted in the reported individuals. Event response: due to the brief nature of the event, Overseas Bureau agents were not able to respond while it was active. Immediately upon arrival, agents collected audio recordings taken by local witnesses. All the Bureau monitoring stations located in the global junctions of acoustic amplifications were directed to monitor any auditory events of similar pitch, wavelength, and duration in an effort to trans echoes or epicenters. In the following week, similar cases were reported from both various amateur sources and the Bureau stations in major cities across the globe. The subsequent events diminish in volume and frequency for each occurrence. Event is believed to be generated by planar friction, though this is not confirmed. See file 71849062 for full hypothesis. When you say planar friction, you're referring to like the astral plane colliding with us? Send a ranger, please.
Dispatch a ranger to this location.
Who needs rangers when I can make my own? It must be kind of messed up that you're killing your friends here. Especially a ranger killing other rangers. We're very vertically inclined here. Supportive staff. This one, can you teleport, buddy? Begin the crushioning. Let's just show more people. Probably snipers, eh? Now that's all of you.
Reinforcements are here.
I mean, you were here all this time there, mister. Just stay back. I think everything's clear, though. I'm gonna quickly check these offices. Wait a second. Secret! If you ever see that thing, it means there's a secret behind it. Millie health boost. Okay, more tubes. This was part of containment at some point. Records part, I guess. Rate of fire. And I'm not seeing anything on this level. Let's go to the next. So exactly how did these people get between level to level? There doesn't seem to be a passageway. Were there ladders that they had to climb? There's certainly a lot of you, though. These offices, they are nothing new. Nope. Okay, it's just more empty offices. Here's a pad, but that's about it. I feel like that's another fake. Aha, double fake. Shifting fragment. Paintings are bad news in the, I guess, in this area. I'm not seeing anything there. Nope, fell all the way down. Alright, well, I'm not seeing anything else. There was something that this area blocked, but I'm not sure what that was. Ranger, get out of the way. So I came down. Now, is there a place here that I should be aware of? Maybe past this office? Or here, okay. More fire brick.
No one was around to hear that.
The ranger's still around, actually. Whoa, no! Into the astral plane we go! That is not as much damage as I thought. Alright, so what is this? Computer program. Dear House of Representatives, my husband, Francis, read an article before he died about the universe was really just a computer program. He believed it. I thought it sounded silly, but now I think he was right. Francis was hit by a car a few months ago, a drunk driver. I don't think it was supposed to happen. My neighbor's son Jerry broke one of our windows with a football a week before Francis. Francis yelled at Jeremy for it. He was a bit harsh. This is important because I see Jeremy on his computer through their living room window. He's on it all the time. His mother says he is a computer whiz. I think Jeremy is operating the computer program, and he changed the universe so the driver would hit Francis. He did it to get back at Francis for yelling at him. Okay, lady, I got you the first part, but then you really went off the second part. Is there a way to change the computer and make Francis come back? I have some money, if it's expensive. I don't know how these things work. I don't care if Jeremy gets in trouble or not. I just want Francis to come home. Francis and I were very happy together. I can feel him not being here, and it's not right. Sincerely, Stephanie Miller. It's actually kind of sad, isn't it? That's pretty sad. Do you think there is an entire spiral of... I don't know. There's a single... There's a single piece of... I guess that's a stall door? Okay, no can do. Well, there I go again. Oh, well, that's it. Astro plumbing be damned. It's a lighthouse. Hello. Is there anything else of note here? No, I guess it's just a fire break here. So I suppose that when these tunnels broke, kind of prevented you from making it very far. Oh, you were... I didn't see you there. Hello? Anyone here? Seems like it's still very empty. No one has dared to come here in centuries. I don't suppose these toilets are cursed, eh? Launch efficiency. Ooh, that may be something I want to use. Launch efficiency. Is it better than what we have? Also, oh my god, we have a lot of these. I gotta delete them. Seems we're getting level 5s a lot more frequently now, too. Medical. Did you get a medical one? No. Launch efficiency. 21. 21. Oh, okay, it's better than what we had. You are 48 to 52, so not any better. Shield strength. We don't ever use shield. Nope. At least they had toilet paper. They didn't get lost upon these lands without no toilet paper. Okay, so it determines that I am not a threat. Where did they all go, though? Did they starve? They survive? Probably. Open the gates. His life is in your hands. Let's work hard. I don't think my life is in his hands. The thing got him. Oh god, another one of these.
America overnight, a beacon in the darkest recesses of possibility for more than 29 years. We have another letter from a listener. This one's unsigned, but postmarked from Toledo.
Toledo.
Dear America overnight, I have the most wonderful appliance for your listeners.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Miracle of God. A fondue set. A fountain. A blessed gift.
I like how he lost all confidence when he said that.
Go on, they write. Dive on in. It is molten hot. Perfect for meat.
Wait, what?
No signature. As far as I know, no fondue set was sent to us here at the studio. Just this letter. Wait. I think there's something else in the envelope. Some kind of black powder. With white shards in it? Bone, maybe? Karen. What is this? Karen? You're on the air, Karen. Where are you? What? What's this powder in the booth? Is this ash? Oh. Oh god. Karen.
Ugh.
How do I cut to commercial?
So that's implying that he was sent burned bones, I guess, as part of the fondue. The fondue could be an altered item for all we know, or it could be just a madman, because it is possible that this sort of attracts such behaviors. Shelters, we haven't seen you in a bit. Open up, Salami. What do you got for... You're not supposed to be here. Get out of here. I appreciate that you wish to be added as a mechanic, but shelters never had these. And you shouldn't have them either. Shift account part 2. Gives reporting in. It has been 8 days since the collapse and still no signs of any rescue efforts. The Bureau is still either completely unaware of our situation or incapable of helping us. Or maybe it's intentional. How many times have we seen Bureau not give two shits about our own hardworking staff when they go missing in this place? How many times did we let it slide, thinking, oh, at least it wasn't me? Too many, I'm ashamed to admit. Anyway, there have been some developments. Strange crystals have begun growing through the walls. They seem to block some of the corridors, but not others. The path to the caves is always left open, but we're not exactly sure why. Luckily, the crystals keep out the astral spike. One's been hounding us for days. John, Nikolai, and Sarah went and tried to find the radio, but never came back. We think Spike got them. I think it's hunting us. Doug says spikes only exist in the astral plane, so what the fuck is it doing here? If we get out of here, I'm hiring a lawyer. These are unsuitable working conditions. Haha. That's what you're considering unsuitable? You have high tolerance for shenanigans, I guess. Alright, open the door. We're going to whatever this area is. Transit control. Okay, there's another level. Hello?
So that's the altered item. Looks pretty secure. No power. Typical.
But what does this item do? Also, I'm not aware of any items that I was supposed to be collecting.
I should hire someone who builds smaller machines.
I need to get like a power cube in here or something. Can't go through that. Power cores. There you go. I'm looking for you, but how do I... Good enough for me. Did you just explode a power core? Resume altered item transfer, designated terminal. Like we're dropping it down, I guess? I'm not particularly sure why we're doing this, but I guess we're just doing it. See you around, alter item. Didn't really have a chance to figure out what you were, though. Sector Lobby C, whatever that could be. Alright, well, I don't see any other paperwork, so let us go back, I guess. There's a very tiny elevator. Is there anything hidden behind the elevator? Ah, yeah. There was. There was indeed. Oh, there's a way to actually get locked in here. Help me. Help me.
No altered material detected in area. Personnel may now safely enter. Have a Bureau full day.
That was bad. No, is there a siren or they're just here explodey boys? Watch out, I got an explosive and I'm not afraid to use it. Why would you throw grenades at me? Don't you know that that is like literally something that just makes me stronger? Stronger. Stronger. Wait, well I don't see anything else. Kinda wanna get through here, right? But how does one make passageway through? Ah, you go through there. Nothing to note. Hello, I'm here. Also, be gone. I don't like snacks. We're going away. There should be a path that takes us around, right? Secret. It's interesting. I can't open this one. Oh, I guess it was just a lot tougher than the rest. Evade ammo refund. So we have a path down. Because that's one way to go. Well, hello there. Mold. What did we find? New language. For immediate publication. I've learned a new brand new language. The fish taught me. You probably don't believe me, so I will prove it. 1455. Ospiradon de clove near Hovedi 220 See? Please publish this letter, and maybe other fish speakers get in touch. They'll be able to read my address, even if you can't. Give it a rug. Larry Humbert. You know, I feel like it's possible that you could translate it, but I'm not sure. Secret? You had movies?
Brian Himmelsman.
Who are you?
Say, I want to talk about a new film I found.
That's
Well,
Night with a K, the mecca for VHS aficionados in the greater Dallas area.
in Texas?
The movie is called Delivery Disaster.
Okay.
We open in media res. A mailman drives a truck full of packages down in an endless American neighborhood.
Yeah, yeah.
A pack of rabid dogs chase
I'm
him.
invested.
Now, these dogs are nothing like my stepmom's corgi Chuck. These were some real nightmare hellhounds.
Oof.
The dogs keep pace with the mail truck, tearing chunks out of the driver's legs and arms.
How? But doesn't he need like the truck?
Marked by his bloody handprint. He screams in pain and confusion, and this goes on until the movie just abruptly ends. There are
What a great movie.
a pretty bold choice. Is this film a commentary on how our 9-to-5 jobs are killing us, or how hostile the modern world is to outdated concepts like mailmen?
I don't know, but your voice is cracking, buddy.
Statement about the futility of purpose and how no task can ever be really done. There are lots of ways to interpret it, but for now, let's get to the part you're all waiting for.
Was I waiting for a part?
Score time.
Woo! I gave it a 4 out of 5.
I give this film a
Oh my god, I got it right.
only because the actor frequently broke the fourth wall by looking into the camera and shouting at it, like he was shouting at the audience. A little too on the nose for me, but I did enjoy it, and I recommend you check out
How could you enjoy it when the entirety of the plot is literally just dogs chasing a mailman?
and Coffee Bullet are the only others I found, but this little art house studio certainly knows how to push the boundaries of Western cinema.
Nobody has seen this film.
There will be no new episode next week, as I will be visiting my aunt in Delaware for Thanksgiving. Thanks for listening, all you Brian fans, and remember...
All you Brian fans.
Magic, but don't forget about the you magic.
Aww. Until next time, Brian. Movie Den. Movie. Brian. It has this weird charm of like a bad movie, a bad reference to things. Which is funny because it's just one guy referring to himself when he does this. So let's go down because I feel like the main way to go is actually that way. There's another transit access.
Properly trained. Guess I pass. I am very properly trained.
Are you though? Show me your secrets. Show me your goods. Also, my reflection doesn't actually work because I'm not reflecting my face. I'm reflecting my back. That's a weird trick of the light. Okay, should I be concerned with this? Hello?
I remember that camera. How the hell did it get out?
Or just...
You're shooting movies now?
Are we gonna play Brian's movie? Are there gonna be dogs chasing me over? It might be. We're in a movie now. Whoa, we even get the bars. Nice. Jesse Faden, starring in Swift Platform. Hold to activate. Please, altered item. Da, 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 da. Oh, we gotta go. We are very fast. But will there be any enemies? Who's to say? We're the best. Go, go, Jesse. Go, 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 Jesse. Is there anything I should be worried about? Oh, are we stopping? No, but there is another one. Oh, I see. There is sort of areas that we gotta watch out for. It's sort of like an in shooter, I guess. Whee! Whee! It's cool. It's a departure of the general games of just shooting, so I give it that.
No way am I shooting this spotlight like this.
Give me your health. Give me your health. Well, at least I got some HP from it. Hello there. Oh, we better jump. Move the head, it seems. Whoa, no! How could that ever happen? I guess I had to go around it? I'm not sure. I like the neon colors, they're pretty. Wait, I see a guy there.
Thought you could lose me, huh?
Wait, that's not an enemy. Why are you talking to a camera? You're mine, camera. Never mind, you're gone again.
Almost had it.
Bam, bam, bam. Hit me with that music, boy. He died by just hitting that thing. Bump, 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 bump. No! Did I get hit? Third act villain. He doesn't even have a name. You're almost dead, buddy. Be gone. Warned wasn't even a memory. You're so bad of a third act villain that you didn't even give it a name. Oh, we're back in this platform. We're after you, camera. Prepare yourself. You're mine. You think you'll get a fourth act? It's not really in the spirit of movie narratives, though. My eyes! My eyes! Star performance.
What? We're back? Did that really just happen? Felt like a dream. Or maybe a bad movie.
I'm gonna go with bad movie. What do we get? Camera procedure containments. Alright, let's look at the case files. We get movie camera procedures. Action Max camera, AI80UE. This item should be isolated from any person or event that is objectively interesting, since its effect is activated by the presence of dramatic incidents. Description: altered effect. A moving camera is used to make commercial feature films. Internal mechanisms are unremarkable. The subjects near the item will experience a torqued version of reality, resembling the highlighted drama and action of a movie. Whether these events are localized in alternate realities or products of hallucinations are currently unknown. Additionally, this item seems to record footage from these incidents and creates VHS copies, edited in the style of short films. Background: During the investigation, agents learned of a podcast titled Brian's Movie Den that had reviewed this item-generated movie delivery disaster. The podcast creator, Brian Hennerman, was taken for questioning. The staff of Movie Night, the store Mr. Hennerman rented the film from, were also questioned to no effect. So he was a liar, and he had no answers to give. Oh, that was interesting. Well, at least we were well-trained professionals, though. You know, I first expected that maybe each of these wings would have its own, like it'd be a repetition of what we've seen, like, oh, you do some parkour in the astral plane. But no, it's actually been relatively, it's been pretty much its own consistent thing. Everything has been its own aspect. The warehouse was maybe a little similar to this, but it's not necessarily it. So I do enjoy this sort of aspect of what they've done here. Well, my good friend, I liked your movie. I'll give it a 4 out of 5 now. Movie camera supplement. This item came to the Bureau's attention after a hospitalized mailman from Redacted, Arkansas claimed his injuries had been caused by a movie camera. Further investigation connected to the incident to a altered item 80, which was being shipped in the mail truck at the time. The package camera was later found in an empty warehouse. The return address led agents to a P.O. box located in San Fernando Valley, belonging to a company called Blessed Pictures. Oh, Blessed Pictures is that criminal organization. Whether Blessed Pictures is involved in the creation and dissemination of the items via chess films is unknown. See investigation 13HQ612. The following is a list of all known films believed to have been shot by Altered Item 80 UE. Shoot First, Die Last, unreleased. Coffee Bullet. Billy's First Car, by Card, Delivery Disaster. Item was used in the filming of an unreleased Western 1968 on the Italian island of Sardinia. A cast member was killed during the on-set incident, stopping production. It is believed that the Blessed Pictures bought the camera when equipment from the shoot was sold at auction. That may have caused the item... Actually, that may have been the first instance of the item effectively becoming... well, as it is. I can actually grab films. Alright, I got films to shoot. Shift account, part 3. It's clear no one's coming. We're running out of ideas and supplies, and we're trying going into the caves to find anything edible. But all we found were some noxious gases and endless pits. The crystals only let us go one way, even though we could see the caves branch out. We did find some weird spiky pillar. I only got a glimpse of it before the astral spikes attacked. There were a few of them with them this time. We lost a lot of people. There's only 6 of us left. We didn't ask for this. We didn't want to come down here. I'm convinced something brought us here. Others say I'm going nuts, but it's clear that this was no house shift. Shifts slide in a bathroom over a sector, or rotate a hallway. They don't drop full divisions into some caves. We were brought here, I know it. But for what? Why tear us away from our lives just to torture us? If there is some sort of test or mission, then here is some advice for whoever's running it. Give out clear instructions next time. I hope these notes are a good read to whoever ranger finds them. Fuck you. Put that in your report. Gibbs. Fortunately, we know what happens to Gibbs, because Gibbs turns into Hiss, actually. Or I saw somebody named Gibbs that turned into Hiss. In the warehouse? Somewhere.
Hiss got in. Boom. The nail. Pile of smoking rubble.
Marshall blew up the nail? What the hell was she thinking?
I think there is a reason. Alright, Marshall, you can explain to me through your vision why you should keep that nail and why we should destroy the board, I guess? Because the board wants the nail, while the former does not. Alright, missions. Actually, hotline. Tell me what you want to say.
The hiss got in. The Foundation is overrun. I was out of time and out of options. I took all the C4 I could get my hands on and strapped it to the nail. Boom. A
Boom.
desperate move. But it's better off in pieces than in enemy hands.
Who is the enemy?
Trench wouldn't be thrilled. He always said how vital the nail was. How it was the Bureau's duty to protect it.
Because it's the board.
Bullshit. Those years spent in the director's chair warped his priorities. In the end, he valued order over people, the advice of invisible voices over that of old friends. He lost sight of who he was. The board made sure of that.
So the board convinced Trench to do otherwise.
The hiss can't corrupt a pile of smoking rubble. My last act as head of operations. I'm done.
No.
At least I could take those bastards down with me.
Marshall, no! Why did you have to fall and fail and die? I mean, I guess you didn't fail, but... So, like, is there an alternative in which I do not activate this? I feel like I'm gonna activate the nail just to basically, destroy just maybe a little bit after the fact? Not sure. Hello, enemies. I am waiting for you.
This is the last one.
Former, if you have any final words for me, let me know.
I can't believe Marshall's brilliant plan was to blow up the nail. And she thought I wasn't ready.
I feel like we are not going to be ready for what's about to happen, but we'll see. I much prefer having only to fix it rather than to destroy these sort of things that are here. So there is a hole up there that I need to fix. It's like I try to fix one area and another one breaks. It does grow back out too. What did I miss? Jeez, I keep breaking one thing and another thing just keeps breaking on top of it. This is not an easy thing to fix. Alright, let's change a different one, because I think spin is just too slow, and so is charge. I've been using them before, but they just don't seem to be fast enough to be able to do what I want. There you go. Finally. The nail has been completed. For good or for bad, we will have to see. However, now, actually, we have been using spin and pierce for a bit. Let's switch back. Let us use back to grip, because grip is my favorite. And let us use charge. No powers that actually matter, though. Sort of a rocket of sorts, I guess.
There. Easy as pie. Fuck. But that's the last one. I fixed it, didn't I?
Nail, leave, and... Okay. Where did it go? Oh, you can make a path. Okay, that's cool.
Holy shit.
Keep running.
Oh, thank God.
I wouldn't thank anyone yet.
What the hell was all that? Things should be better now, not worse.
I don't know about that.
I hope.
Can't say I think that things will just work out just as well as you think. Where did you come from, buddy? Alright, well, let us go back into the area. Emily, what's going on? What do you got to say for yourself? Nail seems to have restored itself. Oh my god, I fell. Hello. Oh, there's a pit now.
What did you do? What is causing these tremors?
I thought you could tell me. I completed the 4 rituals just like the board told me to. The astral bleed should have stopped.
Look, it has stopped. The nail is repaired. But we have a new problem.
Yeah, tell me the problem.
The analysis of the nail indicates that it is literally a piece of the astral plane.
Is that good? Is that bad?
Containing the astral plane. Or both. Either way, right now both dimensions are vibrating at completely incompatible frequencies. The spatial friction they are generating is incalculable.
So they're creating quakes.
It's going to destroy both planes.
And why would they make me make... Oh.
I messed this all up. Maybe Marshall was right to destroy the nail. I should have left it in pieces.
No, then the astral plane would still be leaking in. Sometimes there's no right answer, Jesse.
Right or wrong?
Information.
No. I need to fix this now.
How are you gonna fix it? Destroy it?
I'll figure something out.
That is not very reassuring.
Make a plan. The tremors are originating from directly below us, but we don't know what.
Perfect. I'll head down and take care of whatever's going on.
That doesn't work that way.
I can from here.
Jesse, you can't just.
I have to, Emily. I'm the director.
I feel like your position is sort of...
On me.
I feel like you're really taking a lot of positions that you shouldn't be taking care of, though. Reach the bottom of the nail. But what if I don't want to? Ability is 15. Oh my god, that's a lot of... Alright, you get this. Ground Slam. Never use them. More levitate. More shield rush. More shield. More melee. Okay, so you're almost good for all of them, I guess. And yet not a single counter. Alright. Jump into the pit. You know what they say.
I hope I know what I'm doing.
You don't.
Just the top of the nail? How much deeper does the foundation go?
Pretty long.
3 day plus 118. I have changed. Though it's hard to know how or why.
Change in what way?
I no longer need tools to detect the house's veins, to hear it breathe. I can feel its blood churning beneath my bare feet. I have
Ash?
added my own illustrations to the walls, trying to solve some mystery that the oldest house whispers to me. I have to avoid the it as I do so. They haunt me. I don't blame them. They're just following the pillar's orders. Even poor Adam doesn't seem to recognize me anymore.
Adam?
I've spent a long time contemplating the etchings of the tree and its roots. Did you know this city used to be a forest? I wonder if our oldest house wore a different face back then. Or if it was always here.
So,
For a century office building since time immemorial.
I doubt it.
Can a place know the future? Can it change its skin?
I feel like that's a more likely scenario.
Can it wander?
That could also be possible.
I thought the esoteric world was my father's, not mine. But here, in this sacred place, I finally understand his devotion and his awe.
Though, none of these ever made it out, I imagine, because nobody got to hear these, because nobody has been here in decades. So, it's curious. Okay. Ground is growing around me. Should be wary of.
Growing like crazy here. It's almost like they're trying to stop me.
Astral spike. HRA was damaged.
No, Marshall!
The board said it.
When Marshall blew up the nail, the board attacked her. I don't fucking like it.
I mean, I would expect to know why they would, though. 2 birds, 1 bomb. What's this?
I tried to get out after the detonation, but the astral spike came out of nowhere.
Probably because the board.
My HRA was damaged. I'd bet a year's salary the board sent it. We never did see eye to eye. They have too much control over Trench, the Bureau, the House. They make themselves part of every important process.
But who are they? What are they?
2 birds, 1 bomb. Christ, what a mess. But I stopped the hiss. I did it. If Faden did her part, then the Bureau is safe. Until the next thing.
There's always the next thing.
Jesse has good reason to hate the Bureau. But that could be what we need right now. She won't follow the same path. Won't fall into the same traps. She'll lead her way.
It's a bit
Director Faden,
hopeful.
here's my last lesson. You can't save everybody.
You can't save everybody. Okay. Board, what do you got to say about yourself? Apologies. How embarrassing. Astro Fellows, Shades are acting hostile. Very rude. We cannot direct behavior. In external, not astral regions. Promise, fingers crossed. You know, I'm gonna stay with the former now, because the former has. I mean, actually, the former did try to kill me. Never mind. Both of you are kind of iffy. Should I be concerned that you're all spawning like mad? I feel like I should be concerned. Also, there's a chance I may have to kill Marshall, which is not ideal. Hey, I can call a ranger here. Weird.
Nobody else hears the house. Their ears are too full of lies. We were shown the way inside so we could help. But all we've done is fall victim to the same parasite.
What, the board?
I should have seen the web earlier. The strands between Northmore, the pillar, the gun, the id. What hope did we have? Thrown into this conflict beyond our comprehension. I've decided to rejoin the Bureau in the upper levels to end my long absence spent in the Foundation.
I feel like the
Moore will be angry at me for disobeying him. That's just his way. But I don't care. I need to remain in the oldest house.
But Ash, you don't remain. History does not remember you.
Steer the Bureau back on the right course. But I have to try. How did I go so long without a purpose? Without devotion? I can hardly remember how it felt. I realize how grateful I am to Father for setting me on this path.
You are definitely a lot different of a man than from the original recordings, though. Alright, send someone.
Faden here. Send backup to my location.
Reinforcements are here.
Alright, let's go. We're going out for hell. That's a tear.
Marshall? You're alive.
No, that's not Mar.
You will no longer recognize us, or yourself, or him, or her, or them. Family is dead. The walls are broken, but yellow and red and young.
God damn it.
Inverted is made right.
Fuckers take everything. I am not letting you take this.
Unfortunately, they already have.
You want this to be true.
She can destroy the crystals too.
But why? How? Don't make me fall. I guess I fall. Sorry, Marshall. What is that? Energy renewal. Damn it. No, you had a chance. But you failed it. Feel like more enemies are gonna spawn soon. Yep. No, damn it. Assistant, sent, champion, endure. What, me? I'm getting assistant? Oh, there's more rangers. Wait, no, wait, that's an astral. Astral people are helping. Out of ammo. You're mine. Mine to control. Welcome to the winning side, buddy. Whoa. Marshall, what was that? Stop throwing grenades at my allies. Thank you very much. Where is she at? And who's shooting me? You're shooting me. I mean, I appreciate your attempts to try to like, hit me with such things, but you're not doing the best job here, Marshall. Oh god, maybe you are doing the best job. You're almost killing me. Alright, Marshall. I give you the benefit of the doubt. You may die how you lived. Where are you? Oh, she died by somebody else, I guess? Marshall, where are you?
Sorry, I wasn't here to help, Marshall.
The nail is corrupted. That explains why the board wasn't answering what's causing the quakes. Marshall came down here to stop this. I should have been with her. I could have saved her. But I can still save everyone else.
You cannot save everyone, said Marshall. Congratulations. We are cleansed, liberated, hallelujah. The foundation is stable, beaten, A-OK. We hope you will improve your attitude, loyalty.
Well, fuck you too.
Oh, I'll be sure to.
Let's play it smart. They don't need to know I'm onto them.
I feel like there is more. Definitely more suspicion here. And it is spooky because we're talking about an entity that has basically taken control of the house. And it's possible that the house itself has already been under the control of such entities for such a long time that nobody has thought that maybe they were the cancer or the parasite that was basically taking care and destroying us all from within. Maybe they are the reason the hiss is here. Well, actually, no. I guess the hiss did come through one of the portals provided by Jesse's, whatever it's called. The weird item thingy. Hello.
The nail is secure. The hiss can't touch it. I can't undo the astral bleeding in the foundation, but at least it's stopped.
Along with the seismic activity. You did it, Jesse.
Yay!
Did you ever find Marshall?
Bad news.
She's gone. She died thinking she'd save the Bureau. Not a bad way to go. I wasn't ready for this crisis. I didn't even see it coming.
Is there an alternative ending?
Promise. I'll be ready for the next one. I mean, what good is a director who can't hold her bureau together?
I heard a crack. That foundation. Well, I guess that was that DLC. I expected actually to be a fight against the board, but Maybe they're leaving it open? I'm not sure. Maybe there's an alternative ending that we haven't seen for the Foundation, but I didn't really see any clues beyond, like, quotes and sayings about it.
I thought I know how to handle things, now that I'm the director. Clearly, it's not that simple. I need to choose a direction for the Bureau.
Okay, let's choose it.
Be one that serves our goals, not the board's.
Makes sense.
Whatever those are. I need to lead my way.
The Jesse way. Okay, do we get a choice? Oh, we do. Okay, the game hasn't ended. Maybe we can talk to Pope about any answers that we may be seeking? A lot of fake outs of endings here. Departure. Another crisis workday resolved. But scrutiny is not permitted. Enjoyed. Tell the sidekick Pope Snope to leave. Please, immediately. Before it is time to become the next tax chapter stage. We will be with you soon, Jesse Faden.
Now that this nail business is handled, I should probably be getting back to executive. But maybe I'll keep poking around.
Do it.
Just for a little bit.
Nail field.
Has the nail been doing anything since we restored it?
Define anything.
Anything that was not doing it before.
Define unusual.
Emily.
Sorry, but the answer is a whopping yes.
Yes.
The nail is emitting a constant field of, well, think of it like low-level radiation.
Is it harmful?
To suppress any biological matter it encounters. This explains why nothing grows here and why the Bureau had to abandon the area. Prolonged exposure would certainly begin affecting neural processes.
Wait. Was the field created when I cleansed the nail?
I considered that, but the nail's readings are quite different from the ones I recorded at the cleanse control points. I think the nail's field is purely of its own making. In fact, I think it would passively prevent any His corruption, like the HRAs do. Which makes me wonder what actually occurred when you cleansed the nail.
I've been wondering about that myself.
What did you do?
The board let the hiss corrupt the nail? Did they want me to cleanse it? If so, why?
Northmore.
What do you know about Director Northmore?
Well, he was Director Trench's predecessor, and Northmore's famous for being the first board-appointed director. See, before we found the oldest house, directors were picked by committees of old men in suits, drinking cognac and smoking cigars or whatever. You know, standard, uninteresting methods.
I think the word you're looking for is bureaucratic.
Or antiquated. Regardless, Northmore was eventually forced to... well, we don't need to go into that.
Retire?
Strangely, the only two board-appointed directors left the position under unusual circumstances. If the board appoints a director, then how do they retire them? I doubt they go out and buy you a gold watch. Sorry, Jesse, I didn't mean to imply...
So they kill the next director.
If anyone's getting shown the door, it's them.
Former.
What do you know about an entity named Former?
I can't say I've heard of it. You got any details for me?
Well, imagine a one-eyed bug thing. I think it was a part of the board, but then something happened and now it's... separate?
Separate.
Interesting. See, I always wondered if the board was some sort of entity or a group or conglomerate of linked consciousnesses, but this supports the group theory. Although it could have undergone some sort of corporeal exile.
You tell me, I have no idea.
It's a formal working hypothesis yet, but I can prioritize this matter in future astral dives if you think it's important.
It probably has some importance.
Fortune favors the prepared. Do it.
Do it. Alright, well that's it.
I'm gonna keep looking around.
I wish I could go with you, but I still need 30 hours of training before I can do field work.
What?
I'll work on that.
What do you mean? You're the director of the research. You should have power to do whatever you wish. Alright, so we don't have any missions left anymore. Yeah, we don't have any missions. We don't... Well, we have a lot of medias, but that's about it. So... We did see the... We did see it at the Foundation, but I didn't see anything else. So this is another DLC now that I've come into the understanding of how these work. However, it's interesting to note how it is that everything came to be. Let's make another return down below. Let's see what happens. There shouldn't be any Hess anymore around. We're gonna check to see if Former is around. Though it seems like Former doesn't really appear to us in many ways though. Former, where are you at? I'm seeking your knowledge and your participation. We can still come back here. Lower Crossroads. Still above the astral plane, so we're not necessarily safe. There's one area. There's 3 areas, in fact. Nothing about chamber number 2. But what about chamber number 3? Nothing. Okay, so there's only one real path. Former, I saw you here. Strong foundation. Is that for effectively causing such things? We're at the bottom of this. Is there more story that I'm not aware of? The mission doesn't seem to show anyway. You can't call Former.
If it isn't my favorite director.
And I feel like it would not make any sense to be outside of the DLC area, but... Fast travel. Do you think Ati would know? Was Ati part of the Foundation, or is he part of the house? We know that Ati has some relations, but we're not sure. Foundation. So let us go to the actual Foundation. This is investigations. This is Foundation. At the bottom of containment? Executive is actually kind of small. Foundation. Foundation. I don't see Anything that leads me to believe that there is more? I have more abilities, but I don't have anything to spend them on. Or I have things, but I won't be able to get all of them. Alright, well, you got your full melee damage. Let us go back to maybe the executive office?
We gotta be methodical. Clean out every last.
Where are the files on parasitic entities I asked for?
Pope. I imagine you're gonna be a different version of Pope, though.
Hi, Jesse.
Yeah, you're nothing else. You're basically the main game Pope.
Director Faden?
Main game
Please,
Pope.
Emily. Not even as a joke.
Hmm. Maybe just leaves in a sort of vague aspect. I'm not sure. Sort of left with thinking that there's an ending of sorts, or maybe we did get an ending, but that's not the one I would expect, I guess. There is upper crossroads, lower crossroads, cave system, chasm. That's about it. I don't know. Is there an alternative ending to Foundation? Is there an alternative ending to Foundation? Okay. How to meet with former, I guess? How to meet with former. Control, I guess. Control, the former Foundation explained. Former will appear to assistants in the Foundation DLC. Okay. Walk. Talk to the former for control. Okay, so you can talk to him. Attacking the former in the Foundation for control explain. You decide to attack the former in the Foundation rather than talking to it. You begin an optional boss, so you can fight him instead. Okay. You died during the fight, find the former. Okay, so what happens at the end of the game of Foundation? Alternative. End boss for control. There's multiple endings. I guess I didn't know. Are there multiple endings? There is no multiple endings for this game. Okay. Alternative endings for Foundation. So you can fight the former, I guess? Yeah. I guess that's it. There's no special ending. That's a little disappointing. No, I guess that's it. I'm not seeing any sort of evidence that it keeps going further from that, as we are currently in a pause. I'll just quickly confirm. Okay, no. No, that seems to be it. Alright, well, I guess there is no alternative ending for the Foundation. it just ends there with effectively Jesse taking place. So it sort of leaves up the possibility of an alternative, or basically it leaves the possibility of more like more of the game effectively to be taking place at some point, like maybe an additional DLC, but there is nothing else that came out of it. It's a bit, perhaps, much like before, they open a nice, unsatisfactory can of worms. They're like, the best way to describe this game, in my opinion, is they have these ideas, they label these ideas, you open the can, and you're like, oh my god, this is pretty good. You start eating it, nom 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 nom, delicious, delicious, oh, I want more. But then your fork or your knife or whatever you're doing to like eat it out of the can just hits the bottom, and you're like, wait, that doesn't sound right. And you look at the can, and yeah, that seems empty. But then you look under the can, and you then start to notice that, oh my god, there's like so much empty space that they didn't use in this can. Why couldn't they have given me more answers? Why couldn't have they given me anything else? And yeah, it's not going to change my review of the game. I still do think that it falls, even though the DLC seems to have the same problems. I did enjoy them, though I still would rate the entirety of this game about an 8.5 out of 10. It's a good game. It suffers from the flaws of perhaps gameplay-wise, it is fun and all of that, but it suffers from the flaws of story-wise, in which it really tries very avant of trying to tell, and it does it well, and I think it's very good in the type of telling, which is sort of like if you were watching a series. This is the best game I've ever seen in which it tries to take the medium of television and try to bring it into a game form in a way that it works, and it's very just okay. You get a little bit of plot, you get a little bit of information that goes on, and you still have a whole game, and it isn't just an interactive story like perhaps a la Telltale. So yeah, I enjoyed Control while it lasted. I do not know if I will do anything more with this game, because I do not think there is any more to find, but if I somehow find more content, I will let you know. Otherwise, it has been wild, and we will transition to our end. Say goodbye to Jesse, everyone. Bye, Jesse. And now it is time for us to retire to the Shadow Dimension as we go on to find more games that I have to beat from the Steam list. Don't know what game will be next because I never check. I just randomly pick a game, and that's the game that I feel like playing, as long as I feel like playing it. As usual, you're cool, and I'm not going to school. Yeah. But hey, see you all next time. Bye! As the title says, until next time. Don't let don't let them control you. Be your own person. Be in control. Be in control. Never relinquish it. Otherwise, you will go sweetly and gently into that dark night. I don't know what I'm saying.